I'm going to be teaching y'all how to make a German bell. I almost forgot one of my tools. This is a German bell, and today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to make one. The tools you're going to need, any type of marker that's kind of smooth for creasing, or you can use your thumb nail, you can just crease it. You're going to need a pair of scissors. Make sure you be careful with these things. String if you want to hang it up. This is optional. Most importantly, you're going to need tape. And this is an example of what it looks like. This one's really well creased. Make sure it's super well creased. Actually, sorry, most important, I guess, ingredient you need is cardstock, or like the front or back page of a magazine. So what you're gonna do is, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this step. You're gonna fold the paper in half, or you fold its corner over until it meets the edge of the paper, and try to get as much as a triangle fold as possible, and then crease it. Okay, then you're gonna get your scissors, cut off this bottom half piece. Then you're gonna unfold it so you have a middle line crease. Then you're gonna take it and fold it like the opposite way. Then when you have a kind of plus or an X on your paper, on your square, you're gonna wanna flip it over and then fold it in half like a hot dog. Or I guess there's no hot dog or hamburger, but you're gonna wanna just fold it in half. Do the exact same thing. Okay, so now we have this fold. You're gonna fold it back. You're gonna flip it back over. Then put it so it's like a diamond, and you're gonna fold it like a paper airplane. So you're gonna fold one half over. This is a very important fold, so you want to make sure you crease it really hard. Do it again. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna see this fold? You're gonna do it on every single corner. I'm gonna quickly do that. Okay, so you see your paper. You're gonna want to look at it, and it should look like this. It has a bunch of folds in it, and what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take, this part's a little hard. These folds are kind of gonna go up like this, and then there's a fold in half. It's kind of confusing. I don't expect you guys to get it the first time, but your shape is gonna want to look like this. And so while you're folding it, this bottom part's gonna push up, which you do not want, so you're gonna wanna push that down. It's kind of hard. Push it down as much as possible. And you're gonna fold these up. Look on your bottom. Push this in, and the reason why it should be well creased is because it'll look way better. Okay, so what your next step is gonna do, what you're gonna do is, if you want yarn or string, take your string or yarn, cut a piece off. I'm using twine, which works the best for me. And you're gonna tie a huge knot at the bottom of the string. So just keep tying knots. Okay, so once you have a huge knot, you're gonna stick it in there, and you're gonna close it onto the knot. Make sure you don't get any extra string in there. Then you'll hold it. It's okay if it comes undone like that. You get your tape. I use scissors because this like piece of tape is too wide. So I'd like to like cut it that and just put one on my finger. And you can do any color cardstock, or you can really do like printer paper too. I just think it works better with cardstock. And if you're using a string, you're gonna wanna layer it more. But if you're not using a string, it's fine if it's only like layered with maybe 3 or 2 pieces of tape. The reason why you want it layered more if you're using string is because if somehow like it gets tugged downwards, it doesn't come undone. I do recommend clear tape or colored tape that you use for the color of your cardstock or paper, because it just looks a lot better. And then once you have that, you have your German bell, and you can just go hang it up wherever you want. Like, just tie a knot around. Well, I'm not gonna tie a knot, but you get the idea. Just tie it in.